Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack. I'm Sim UK. Rise of Piracy, an early access game released on the 24th of February 2026 by Irish John Games and published by MicroProse Software, is the game which we're going to be looking at today. Now, ordinarily I give games an hour to ascertain whether or not they're worth investing your hard-earned money in, but sometimes, rarely, but sometimes I don't need a full hour. Sometimes I need a lot more. This strikes me as the game that might need more than an hour to really fully explore what it's all about. But I'll try and keep this gameplay session to an hour so that we can have a little look and a little play and see what's going on. Like I say, this is an early access game, solo developer passion project for over 5 years, as it often is for MicroProse Software. But this game has released a roadmap of what's coming in 2026. Very busy with updates and patches, etc. So I'm very excited to take a look at this. It's something I have a real interest in. So first things first, let's come into the audio, as we must do, and kill that fantastic music. That was really passionate. It sort of fit the era. Everything about it was really spot on, and I would love to have kept it in the game. As I often say about the music, it's a shame, even though legally I'm allowed to do it, often YouTube don't support developers, content creators like me. So even though it's legal for me to leave the music on so you can get the full ambiance of the game, it always backfires on the content creator, so I have to turn it off. Do apologise. But I did have an interesting loading session. It kind of flashed up, flashed off, flashed up, flashed off. Looked like it hadn't loaded, and then it did load finally. So hopefully that's something that they can streamline with a bit of time. So quality preset, interestingly, is Ultra, but on Ultra, shadows are disabled. So I'm going to say turn on hard and soft shadows, even though we already know that there's a bit of inconsistency with the graphics loading system or whatever. Motion blur, I'm going to turn that off. Not a fan of it. Everything else I'm quite happy with, but just interesting that the shadow qualities were turned off. And multi-sampling's only at 2. I'll turn it up, but there is a revert button there. If we start having weird graphical issues, I'll put it all back where it was. We are running 4K. Controls. I don't think this has full... I seem to remember in the roadmap, full controller support was something that was coming, but not yet available. So... oh, hello, sailing. Camera movement, telescopic toggle, RTS mode, zoom, movement speed, toggle anchor, fire cannons. Nothing about sails, unfortunately. Okay. We don't want to reset the tutorials. Autosave is enabled. Cannonball trails. It's a bit unrealistic, but we'll keep them on so you guys can see what's going on. Cheats enabled. Cheats? Oh my god. Cheats? Right. Oh, this looks fantastic. I'm really excited to get into this. So, enough bibble babble, wibble wabble from me. I've showed you the menus. You can see what options you've got available to you. Let's go. Oh, should we go tutorial? We probably should, shouldn't we? Tutorial 1, campaign. This tutorial will teach you how to navigate the campaign map, take missions, find treasure, build your fleet, hire crew, trade, and interact with factions. Create character. So, not a huge number of portraits available. I'm going to go with this odd-looking chap, mostly because he's got a parrot on his shoulder, as opposed to whatever the hell that is. Don't know. Character flag. Oh, create flag. Oh, there's no red. What? Okay. I've never seen this before. This is very unique. No sort of predefined shapes that I could utilize either. All right, let's try and. Oh, what was that? Undo. That was a pencil? How is that a pencil? What's that then? Okay, and what's that one? So that's the solid line. That's the crayon. That's the spray. That's the eraser. Right. So I quite like the crayon, actually, believe it or not. So let's go like that. Does that look like the shape of a boat to you? Kinda. So you can't do a dot. You have to drag it. How's that look? Come on, that's not a bad effort. Right, save. Bomb. Oh, I've lost the top of it. Never mind. We got it. Choose character traits. Right, trader, merchant, 15% trade bonus, 10% diplomacy bonus, and 5% hull strength bonus. Brawler, full sail, 5% speed, 15% firepower, 10% hull strength, 10% hull strength. Explorer, swift wind, 15% campaign movement speed, 10% alloy, 5%, an extra 5% speed. So explorers are fast. Pirates, no quarter, 10% firepower, full sail, 10% speed, 10% soldier firepower. Admiral, commander, 10% fleet firepower bonus. So that's good for end game stuff. 5% soldier power, 2% diplomacy. I always think running away is good, so I'm going to go with swift wind. This is his name. Why has he still got that picture? Oh, interesting. Slight bug there, developer. If I go into create flag, it resets my character selection. I'm going to be called Constance Fairchild, and our name, the Grand Horror. I quite like that, actually. Okay, so our character rank is 0. Our flag looks okay. Let's begin. Oh, I didn't have a chance to read that. Tutorial 1, the campaign map. Learn about navigation, time control, interacting with the campaign map, and building your fleet. You can change the zoom level of your view using the scroll wheel. You can move your view around using WASD. Anytime you can recenter by pressing... Anytime your camera is not centered on your ship, you can recenter using the button provided. Oh, that. Okay. Your selected character level infamy and gold appears here. There, I guess. As well as progress to the next level. Leveling up unlocks various perks, ships, and abilities. Navigation on the campaign map is done initially by setting the course using a right click. During your campaign, you will need to travel over vast distances to find various points of interest. There are a number of different islands, factions, treasures, encounters, and more to discover. Some items are hidden until you get close, and some, such as treasures, can only be discovered by sending the search party. We will discuss this more later. Oh. Did that just skip on? Once a course has been set, you can control the flow of time by using the buttons at the bottom middle of the screen. Lovely. Along the bottom of the screen, your character's statistics, logs, cargo missions and other details are available. Clicking on any of these buttons will slide these into view. You can continue travelling whilst reviewing and changing these items. This is a very neat and tidy UI. It's really very, very clean and very, very nice. And a decent tutorial too, so kudos all across the board there. To review and change faction information my eyeballs are sweating, it's so hot. To review and change faction information about treasures and current diplomatic relations with other factions, you can use the options at the bottom right of the screen. Denmark, not very friendly with England, quite friendly with France, and that's it. Yeah, and the pirates absolutely hate us. Okay, nice. We don't have any treasure maps, and our faction is nothing. Okay. There are a number of islands available to discover during your campaign. These vary in size and strength, and can change ownership during your campaign. How cool. These can be captured by you or other factions. Find an island by exploring now. Should we just go here? That looks like a nice safe island. Does that not qualify? Oh, I've got to discover a port. Okay, there's a ship at the bottom of the sea there, the Grail. The Deadlights Leonard. Independent merchant was patrolling. Renown was 479. Very high risk strength. 64 gun ship of the line. Sunk. Wow! There's money on it. There's definitely money on it. Right, so it looks like we have the fog of war. I can't see an island with a port. Am I stupid? Perhaps I need to get closer. Oh, I see. The fog of war is changing. Is that a port? Most of the functions and screens of the campaign have help available. You can call upon the advisor at any time by hitting the question mark buttons within the screen you wish to gain advice on. An advisor will appear the first time you activate any of the screens that they have help for you on. After completing an advisor step, it won't show again unless you use the question mark button. You can reset the progress through the options screen. At ports, you can converse with the mayor, trade commodities, hire crew, customise or purchase ships, begin an invasion or peacefully visit the port. During your campaign, an advisor will be available to talk you through each screen. Exit the port screen and we will continue exploring. Right. So, island information. You have not visited this port before. There are 11 crew members available for purchase here. There are 1 ships available for purchase here. The people welcome you here but are keeping a watchful eye on your crew. Spain is currently at war with England. There are no missions available here. No notable characters have been here for a while. Approximately 4 warships are stationed at this port. So that must be the bulletin board. Okay. So if I go visit, it says to exit the port screen, but I don't see. Oh, okay. An encounter has appeared just south of the port. Little bit of a battle going on. They look very small compared to us. Is that actual size or just an indication? Anyway, an encounter has appeared to the south of the port. Two factions have begun to fight. You can choose to join this fight or ignore it, depending on the outcome, and your actions during the battle. Your diplomatic status may change with both factions. These encounters will become more common during wars between factions. Most factions reside in an area of their own. During the beginning of a campaign, all major factions have one capital and a number of small, medium and large-sized islands. Move to the encounter and select it, as you've done with the port. You must be within close proximity to interact with anything on the campaign map. Right, you have to left click on it. Got ya. So the fleet of Denmark are having a bit of a scrap with the fleet of England. And there's 3 of them, and only 2 of them. The encounter screen shows who is involved and the strengths of the fleets engaged. You do not have to engage with any encounters during your campaign, but it may be a nice way to grow your fleet without having to do all the work. There is a good chance to board other ships and to get your hands on some loot from large fleets, which is otherwise hard to come by. Cool, that makes sense. See, now I'm friendly with the Danes and neutral with the English. But it says exit the encounter screen, so I won't get in a fight today. Something pops up there. You have been given a treasure map. Where did that come from? You have been given a treasure map. You can view all your treasure maps and their locations in the treasure map window. I was given this map on day 1. So somewhere where the islands look like that. So that could be here, couldn't it? Unless that's accurately north. In order to find treasure, you must first travel to the biome indicated, then find the area shown on the map by recognizing the terrain or other landmarks. No other help is given for this, but you can ask for information from some of the mayors and captains that you encounter. Head towards the treasure area. Well, oh, I see. It's here. No, is it here? No, it's not here. Oh, is that an indication of where it is? Ah. It's a tiny little. Frostwatch Vanguard. Don't want to mess with him. Send a search party. You have found 1,500 gold, 500 XP and earned 1,200 renown. Nice. There are many hidden items on the campaign map. You can uncover these by sailing nearby. There is a hideout located in the tutorial. Head to the horseshoe-shaped island in the northwest of the map. I think I see it. It's a shame you can't stack up, like hold shift and stack up things like that. I think that would be cool. 20 bananas were added to your flagship. Island information. You have not visited this port before. There are 54 crew members available for purchase here. 4 ships available for purchase here. You should leave at once to avoid getting arrested. The people detest you here. Pirates is currently at war with player faction. There are 1 missions available here. No notable characters have been seen here for a while. Approximately 6 warships stationed at this port. Oh god. Missions can be accepted at bulletin board visitors. So, open the missions screen. Transfer prisoner. I can't look at the details. So that isn't the missions screen, but it says available missions. Okay, I'm confused. Bulletin board. Missions can be accepted at bulletin board visiting islands by talking to mayors and captains. Well, the mayor's not there, so it says try again later. Can't click on anything else other than the bulletin board, which is where the available missions pop up. But for some reason, I'm now sort of trapped. Right, let's get rid of that. Recenter the camera. Click on there. Bulletin board. Visit. Mayor. Bulletin board. Am I doing something stupid? Is there a mission screen? Oh, I am doing something stupid. It's that one down there. Right. I understand now. To track a mission, open the missions window in the bottom left, then hit the desired mission to track, then hit details and track. Details. You must deliver 20 bananas to the island Gladwell Islet, 37 nautical miles for 5,000 gold and 100 experience. Right, let's get our asses going. So this little thing is like a compass, and it always shows us where we want to be going. Splendid. You have delivered the required 20 bananas to Gladwell Islet. 100 XP, 5,000 gold, and 200 renown. As your fleet grows, you may want to manage their formations. For example, your troop transports or cargo ships would be better suited to be in the flanks of your formation. You can manage the positioning of all the ships in your fleet by opening the fleet formation screen under the fleet's window. Oh, I have more than one ship. Oh, this is cool. To change the position of any ships, you can either use the preset listed on top, or you can individually click and drag them. Diamond, arrow, staggered. I'll click on the other one. Change all that. Have it how I want. Cool. Once you're happy with the positions, you can exit the screen by saving the formations. The ships will follow this formation into battle. Everything you do in your campaign as it happens will be entered in your captain's log. This can be accessed any time from the player window. I love the birds flying around, that's very cool. Open the player captain's log. Player captain's log. Right. Onto the sailing. This is really tidy. Oh, hello. That's what I was looking for. Bit of proper shipness. Ah, I love that. And that's a realistic. Not only is that realistic, but it's got a nice bit of audio to it. It looks nice. I mean, what a weak ship. We've got 8 cannons, and that other ship had 64. No cannons at the back. No cannons at the front. Nicely modelled though, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Love a good ship. Oh yes. Oh, the flag. Sim UK. Wonderful. To unfurl sails in order to catch the wind, press W. S to furl sails in order to lessen the impact of the wind. Press these keys multiple times in order to control the amount of sails that furl. Lower the mainsail. Lower the topsail. A and D will enable you to turn your ship. Wind direction impacts the speed at which you can sail. Good. Sailing into the wind will slow you down. Right, well, the wind appears to be coming from there. So if I steer straight into it, we should almost come to a complete stop. We'll start reversing. Oh, I can't move the camera now. I'm not sure if that's the thing. That's just for that tutorial. Press A and D together to bring the helm back to centre. Oh, that's cool. Well, what have we got here? Using what you've learned, navigate to the waypoints shown. So the turning circle is quite large. I imagine if you put less sail on it, you'll get more turn. That's lovely. So have I got to sail over them? Is that the plan? Okay. Thought maybe we were going to dive in. This is looking really good. Looking good, sounding good. And the extra heat that we've got at the moment makes me feel like I'm really there. Now, I'm sailing, I would say, dead into the wind. So we ought to be going backwards, but still we're sailing forwards, very slowly, mind. I'm a bit disappointed by that. Combat tutorial, here we go. Oh, you're having a bath. In this tutorial you will learn about ranging, aiming and firing your cannons, cycle shot types. To fire your cannons in the orbit cam, you must look towards the direction you would like to fire, and if your ship is lined up that way you can hit spacebar to fire.
Fire! We're taking damage!
I bet we are. Hold right mouse button whilst looking right or left of your ship in order to gain control
Ready to
of the
fire!
direction that you're okay. I hold the right mouse button, but I don't have any control over where they're firing. It just shows me. Your crew will reload automatically. The status of the reload will be shown in the bottom left. Both sides of the ship can fire and reload independently. You can change between round shot, chain shot and grape shot using R. Round shot does the most damage. Does that mean both sides will be set to whatever I load? So I can't have chain shot one side and cannonballs the other? That's a bit disappointing. A bit surprising as well, truth be told, if that's the case. Chain shots do great damage against sails and masts. Grape shot will kill or damage crew or infantry aboard a vessel, whilst doing very little damage to the ship's hull. So good if you want to take over the ship. Fire some grape shot.
Take her crew!
So it just instantly swaps to grape shot as well. You can increase or decrease your firing elevation using F and C.
Cannons loaded!
Okay. So that would allow me to fire up at the mast. Fire a cannonball at a high angle.
Aim load round shot! Commence firing! We're under attack!
You can pack your cannons with more or less powder by using the V to G dial.
Ready?
To dial in more accurate shots or hitting things at a greater distance. Oh, that's pretty cool. So 3 is maximum, 1 is... okay. So does that mean we have a certain amount of gunpowder on board? And therefore we can... That's unique. I've not seen that in any other game. That's quite cool. Right, fire at high power.
We're taking damage!
Is that them I can hear going taking damage? It must be, mustn't it? You can change your firing style from ranked line rock firing, single shot, bow to stern, and random spread using X. This is particularly useful in larger ships. Single shots can be great for range finding as they reload quickly. Okay. So how do I do that? With X. So that's single. That's bow to stern. That's random. And that's ranked. Oh look, the ship's turned.
Commence firing! Taking damage!
Right. So far so good. You will learn how to navigate the RTS controls, giving commands to the ships in your fleet, movement orders, attacking, boarding, bombarding, etc.
Ready to fire!
As you progress through the campaign, you will amass a fleet of ships. To control these, you will need to enter the RTS view. There are 2 movement modes for your RTS view that can be changed in the settings under RTS controls. Both classic RTS and fly camera are available. You can traverse the world whilst in RTS. You can enable mouse look by holding the middle mouse button. Holding shift will increase the speed. There are multiple ways to select ships or soldiers. You can click a unit or drag a box around. I've lost my ships. Where are they gone? There we are. You can also double click a unit to select units of the same type. Okay, that's pretty cool. Select your flagship. You can give more orders to ships by right clicking anywhere in the sea.
Set sail!
You can hold shift whilst giving orders in order to queue them up. So
Set
that's what I
sail.
want to be able to do on
Set
the
sail.
campaign
Move.
map. Holding control or shift can alter how an order is performed. For example, right clicking on an enemy ship will order the ship to attack it, but holding shift and right clicking on the ship will order your ship to attempt to board operation of the enemy ship. Yes. So what about control? Holding control whilst issuing a command will order your selected vessel to bombard an area. Okay, so control, select the ship, control,
Target that area!
bombard that area. Issuing a move order on a friendly vessel will order the selected ship to follow the course of the targeted vessel.
Back to formation!
So he'll follow him. Cool. Ships and characters can be told to hold position by hitting H. For the ships, this means that they will drop anchor. For characters, however, they will hunker down and hold position until you tell them to move again.
Drop anchor!
Invasion tutorial. Alrighty. You will learn how to deploy your crews to islands, capture positions, command squads, and destroy enemy fortifications and soldiers.
Ready to fire!
During your campaign, you can choose to raid and invade islands you discover. Capturing an island can give you passive income, or raiding can give you access to the island's resources as loot. To begin an invasion, you must first select a ship in your fleet and give them a position to deploy their crew. With your flagship selected, move your mouse over a beach. Once the cursor changes to an anchor, you can right-click to designate that area as your landing zone. Your ship will then anchor and hold its fire as it prepares its crew to disembark. Once you have selected a valid landing zone, a UI will appear above your ship. This UI will show you the crew members you have available to be deployed. Note, a skeleton screw is required for operation of the ship and will not appear in this UI. You can fill landing boats by clicking the associated units icon. Oh, am I meant to be going over here? On this island? Not moving, is she? You can fill landing boats by clicking the associated units icon with the deployment UI. If you hold the click button on an icon, it will continually add units to the landing boat until no more remain. If you hold ship, it will increase the speed at which the units are added. If you hold control, it will increase the speed even further. A landing boat will automatically send when it's full, or you can click the send button on the deployment UI. Try sending one landing boat now. Ah, I see. What are these though? I think I just sent 2.5. The boat and units inside can be destroyed in transit, but if they arrive, they will immediately start securing the landing area. If the transport is destroyed, some of the units may survive. These can be controlled in the water and told to move to land or back to the ship as you please. That's so cool. Here come the lads. Way the lads. Going to the pub for a little bit of fun. And they leave the boats behind. That's so cool. Right, lads. That's securing the area, is it? You can select and issue commands to your ground units in the same way as you control your ships. Select your ground forces now. As with commands sent to your fleet, holding shift or control will modify how the orders are received. For example, holding control and giving a move command will tell the troops to attack move to the location specified. Issue an attack move order. Assuming their control. Attack move. Troop combat can be mostly autonomous. Your crew will push areas that you specify and await orders, allowing you to jump between your fleet commanding your flagship and taking care of your ground troops. Yeah, I definitely picked the right weapon, didn't I? Look at him going, come on then, you think you're hard enough? Slightly an unfair battle, I feel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should all survive this fight. Oh, sneaky guy coming out of the bushes. They got a cannon there. I wonder why they didn't use that. Let's select these three guys and put them on the cannon. Can do that. That's so cool.
Moving position. Moving.
Now, do you reckon they'll be able to shoot these guys?
Prepare to fire.
Oh, they didn't fire. I guess they have no cannon shot or anything. Sneaky guy coming out of the trees. Didn't get anywhere near us. All of your units have swords or melee weapons. If ranged unit gets too close to an enemy, they may rush them with a sword. Land cannons can sometimes be found scattered around islands, mostly on colonial faction-held lands. These can be used by your crew to bombard from land. You can use them to hit enemy ships, zone out some soldiers, or destroy buildings and walls. 2 crew members can be assigned to each cannon. Having 2 crew assigned will speed up the cannon movement. Select some crew and instruct them to pick up the cannon now by right-clicking on it. That's it. So the tutorial's quite linear. I had to tell them to get off the cannon and then back on the cannon. Which, I mean, it's not the end of the world, just an observation really. Land cannons can target any ship, building, or can be manually controlled by holding control to bombard an area. I tried that just now, didn't seem to work. Land cannons have a minimum engagement range, so you can try firing the cannons, but ensure that the area you're trying to hit is not too close, and then maybe that's why. Order the cannon to bombard an area.
Moving.
That's too close.
Take aim. Firing.
There you go. In order to order your troops to drop a cannon, select the cannon and then right click. After the island has been taken and the flagships defeated, you will have completed the capture and you will be presented with the loot and given a decision on what to do with the island. That completes the tutorial on island invasions. There are plenty more controls and options available, but you will learn these as the campaign progresses. This concludes the Rise of Piracy tutorials. Campaign tutorials are available during campaign gameplay. Right, I do feel like I'm ready to play the game. We've got 15 minutes left. Let's go new game. This could be really good. A new beginning. Medium difficulty. Can I not? Customize difficulty. Preset difficulty. Impossible. Let's go. Begin. Constance Fairchild. Begin. New campaign. Welcome aboard, sir. I know you're as eager as I am to discover the next frontier and the treasure that comes with it. Let's make sail for a new horizon. Just going to have a quick sip of water. It's very hot and dry in here. Ooh, mummy. Let's go. So, the New Haven. So I can press spacebar to increase time as well. So, this is a neutral location. Got nearly 5 grand of gold. It's French. I've not visited the port before. There are 30 crew members, no ships available to purchase. The people welcome me here, but keep a watchful eye on the crew. France is currently at war with England. 1 mission available, no notable characters, and 6 warships. So we can just click on that and go straight to the available missions, which is the bulletin board. Delivery news. Details. It's imperative that this news reaches the port of Caloge Isle, France, 51 nautical miles. Please deliver it personally. 36 gold, 36 renown, and 107 XP. What? We got 5,000 gold for delivering 20 bananas. We'll accept the mission. Okay. So we don't have to have food and drink and stuff like that on board. So we're heading this way. Yeah, see, it would be nice if I could hold shift. Oh, you can. It does work. It just obviously didn't work in the tutorial. I mean, it makes sense that it works. It's nice how it pauses as well. That way you can sort of make... Oh yeah, it even routes rather well, which is cool. Mission complete. Blurred for delivery news. 107 XP, 36 gold and 36 renown. You have not visited this port before. 22 crew members, 1 ship. People welcome you here, but are keeping a watchful eye on your crew. I've only got 1,000 gold here. It's friendly. 2 missions available. No notable characters. I've been seen for a while. No more ships. That's one I could take. Let's go to the market. So, crabs. Common. Large clock is uncommon. Sack of goose feathers is uncommon. Quite expensive though. How much cash do I have? Oh, 5,000. And 36 renown, I guess that is. So they're common, they're uncommon. Wow. So for 5 musketeers will cost me nearly 1,000 coin. 3 pistoliers will cost me 500. And oh, a grenadier is 200 renown. Interesting. For 2. But a salary of 80. I don't know how often that is. Every day, every week. No ship selected. Level 9 required. Dry dock. Oh, look. So we have no upgrades. We can sell it for 13,000. There's no repair required. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. So, they want us to transfer a prisoner, 114 nautical miles, or deliver news. I wonder if I can take both. Yeah, you can. Excellent. Alright, well let's begin our journey by dropping the news off first, and then we'll head over to a Briton. Oh, can you go down the middle? Yes, you can. Of course you can. That was a Spanish ship there. I thought we got too close to him for a moment. The news has been delivered. That's another 36 gold. Well liked amongst the people here. Nice. 2 missions available. Transfer prisoner. That's going somewhere other than where we want. So no, we won't take either of those. Let's have a look at the market. Large clock. Also uncommon. 432. I think that's cheaper than it was over there. Now there's some very expensive stuff here. An amulet, cosmetics, medical powders and marble. So Whispering Winds Reach, a medium-sized port of France. Doesn't have a lot of cash, just 1,000 gold. But look at the cool stuff they've got. Now I could maybe buy... But that's half our money invested in that. Medical powders. It's a big risk, isn't it? Doesn't weigh too much. Let's go cosmetics. They're also rare. So we've got some stuff on board. That's cool. I love the UI. This is so well thought out. It's really clear. Quite intuitive. Items left behind. You still have items to be loaded onto your ships in the dry dock. If you leave, they will begin to degrade. So why hasn't it been loaded? Add to ship. Oh, it wasn't on the ship, it was at the dry dock. That's another very cool feature. I like that. Now that I know it's a thing. Right, so this is the ship hold, I see. So we've got 1 officer, 1 pistolier, 15 sailors, 10 musketeer long-range thingies, 1 grenadier. That's kind of funny. Right, so we can hex it now. Check our mission. Is a dangerous primeval. Hang on. Is a dangerous prisoner to the primeval island. Be on the lookout for any suspicious-looking ships attempting to intercept. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Right, let's get a wriggle on. Oh, perfect. Look at that. There was a bloody great big something there. Is that a whale? Okay. This is Corsair's Rest. Capital port of France. I don't think this is where we're meant to be, is it? Okay, none of those are go. I'll tell you what though, there's some better money there. 340 coins to transfer a passenger to the wherever that is. Doesn't appear to be a time limit on any of these things, which is interesting, but we'll take them anyway. Does that mean they're at the dry dock? Where is our passenger? We're going to get attacked, aren't we? Look at how the fog and everything is closing in. Still, we got a fairly fast ship. Oh, I didn't see this little yellow thing up here. Right, let's roll all the way in. Make it safely. Go away, ship. Transferred prisoner, 168 gold, nice. And we leveled up. So that's 100 renown and 500 gold we just received for that. That's pretty cool. 15 crew members, no ships. People are welcome me here, but keep an eye. 2 missions available. Ember Island. Where's this person going? Oh, that's annoying. I can't look at my current missions whilst I'm looking at this board. I have to exit here before I can see my own missions. The Dense Enclave. Okay. I think the developer maybe want to look at that and maybe consider doing something about that. Change that maybe. Ember Isle. Oh, it's not the same. I thought they were going to the same place. 92, 200. I tell you what, there's some good money there. Let's accept all of that. Right, so 2 things are heading up in this direction. So we'll do those first. Oh, I don't even have to click it, because when you track, it automatically creates the route. Okay, and then I can just concentrate on avoiding enemies and whatnot, like this chap here. Silent Scream. Look how much faster we are than them. We are quite nippy. Right, good. 1 mission. What's the mission? Deliver a letter to the Netherlands for 32 coins. I don't think so, mate. Don't get out of bed for less than 200. Know what I mean? Right. Yeah, let's go. This is cool. I'm liking this very much. I have to take a good proper look at the roadmap to see what sort of stuff is coming. I think multiplayer and co-op is on the cards, which could be very interesting. It's beautifully designed, wonderful graphics. Really good audio. The UI is absolutely top notch. I say I went to university. I know a good UI when I see one. I can't make a good UI. I'm terrible at it, but I know a good one when I see it. And I could try and copy this, and it wouldn't be anywhere near as good. 2 missions available. Yeah, there's no good money there. So our final mission. I'm sure this passenger is sick and tired of being on our ship now. As soon as we said we'd take them and then went in the opposite direction. Did 2 other missions first and then finally. I wonder why that said designer. There we are. Jobs are good and 340 gold. I tell you what could be interesting is if the price was set and then every day that passed it drops a bit. That would work, wouldn't it? You get paid a little bit less depending on how long you take. I think that's a nice feature. Anyway, 2 missions available. Transfer another prisoner to Spain or deliver a letter to Britain. Let's go Spain. We haven't been there yet. Now, weirdly, we've only got 4,607 coin. I thought we were making good money, so obviously It's very expensive to run a ship. Oh, and I forgot to sell my stuff. That's why we got no money. Corsair's Rest. Let's nip in there, please, lads. Hey. Oh. Oh, hang on. Look at this. I can click on it as I'm going past. So, if I go to the market... Sell price 1,605, but this is rare. I want at least £2,000. I forget how much I paid for them. Do you know, it does annoy me. A lot of games do this. They never tell you what you paid for them, unless the base price is what I paid for it, 1,605. I'm not sure though. So if I do that, so it's going to make me 105 coin. Maybe that is what that means. I bought it for 1,605. I'm going to have to watch my own video back to see if that's the case. But I thought that island, with so much cash, would be well up for buying that, but no, apparently not. And it's good that you don't have to literally go there, you can just get near it. Oh, hang on. Let's avoid that chap. That's a pirate. He didn't give chase. Interesting. I thought we were in trouble then. I really did. Especially as soon as we got it on the impossible level of difficulty. Tiny little island there. That tribal Silver Island. I might try and go there. See if we can take it. Spaniards, they like a bit of stuff, don't they? So a bit of cash, bit of XP. We nearly leveled up to level 2. Got a bit of cash as well. Oh, okay, so it goes red when you're going to make a loss. Why don't they want it? Very disappointing. Alrighty. I'm going to come round here and think about possibly, maybe, taking the island. Because they're only tribal, so presumably they've got no guns. Tribal is at peace with everyone currently. 2 missions available. Oh wow, we've got some money. But they haven't got much money. Now, carrots are common apparently, 157. Will they degrade whilst they're on my ship? So this is the stuff that's produced here, carrots. Let's take $1,000 worth of carrots. Just, it's a shame we don't have to feed the crew. I would like to see that. I would like, you know, water rations and stuff like that, rum. Have to come and buy stuff from different marketplaces. I think that would be fun. Oh, let's approach. Give a gift. Give a small amount of gold. 1,000? That's not a small amount of gold. Right, so stuff is expensive. Bravefoot Beatrice. Ask about rumours. Exotic items can sometimes be found on treasure fleets. I haven't heard of any recently, but keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Oh yeah, my carrots. Load those aboard. Oh no! Oh, thank God. You have to load them individually. I thought for a moment there we didn't have enough space. I mean, we've got plenty of space. Absolutely tons of space. Right. So we'll take the missions because they both look valuable. And they're in opposite directions. Of course they are. Alright, let's do this one first. See if they want any carrots. So I can make a bit of cash on the carrots. That's a quick turnaround. Not a huge amount of money, but you know, dollar money. Okay. Letter delivered. Ranked up. I think as we rank up, we're probably going to get attacked more often. Now these guys have actually got a bit of cash. Let's see if they would... Well, they don't want to buy it either. Rosewater, uncommon, 369. I think I might grab. Oh gosh, £1,000 worth of that. I don't know why, but I feel like I don't want to transfer either of those. Something about them. Something about them. Right, so we've got a bit of stuff. We have somewhere to be. Let's get gone. Always keeping a watchful eye over secret, naughty little pirates or whatnot. But I did start the game deliberately as a trader. I find that quite interesting. Let's nip in here. You never know. Well, that's not a bad turnaround, is it? Bit of rosewater. It's about 300 bucks profit. Gets it off the ship. Can't get rid of these cosmetics though, which are rare. Slightly annoying. I should have checked missions. Never mind. Too late. Oh, what's this? It's a vessel. Just didn't want to get too close to it. Island over there. Passenger successfully. No, they don't bloody want it either. My word, I thought that was an easy win, that. It seems to me better to buy products that are grown locally and I am enjoying this bit, I must say. Yeah, it seems common stuff grown locally seems to be better. Oh, they don't want to buy nothing. buy some soap. We're just picking up whatever they grow locally. I mean, it makes sense, I think, to do it that way. Got a few bits and bobs on board now. What missions have they got from... Oh, transfer passenger. For lots of gold and very local. Brilliant. Is that us? Yeah. Right, that's the closest one. That's back where we just came from. That's wicked good. That's a nice little payday. That is. Now the money's rolling in. 2,070 gold for that. See, look at the crap money they're offering. Not interested at all. Whereas these chaps, oh, these are VIPs. They get first access to the rum. They get the biscuits with the most wurzels in. You know, we look after them when they pay as much as that. Oh, that could be interesting. Azure. Anchorage. They might be interested in some expensive goods, mightn't they? Day 34. We've lasted a month. That's pretty awesome. Churching. 330 bucks. We'll take that. Nothing. Nothing. Let's grab a bit of leather. Definitely getting some stock together now, aren't we? Typical. That's all the way over there, where I want to go over here first. Try and shift some goods. Haha! So, yeah, not huge money, but at least I got rid of it for a profit. Some interesting stuff here. Very expensive. Goodness me. Any jobs? Oh, transfer passenger. All this stuff is really close and nearby, so we'll do all of those. Perfect. I was going to nip in there on the way out anyway. I wonder if we could do some improvements to our ship and make it faster. That would be cool. So that's 300 gold we just picked up. Oh, and they'll buy all of our stuff. So they're going to pay about 4 on that, 22 on that, and 12 on that. It's all profit. Island can't afford it. Oh no. Well, the grapes are going to go out. I hope the grapes will degrade over time. Oh, God. So we just we've left them with 68 coins. Yes, interesting. I don't want to be transferring prisoners at the moment. Right, what's the next mission? 32 nautical miles. Right, let's do the one that's the wrong way first. What is that? Dragon's Roost. Didn't turn around, didn't even look at us. That's good. $480 gold. It's a long way to deliver something that's not worth much. They haven't got much money either. Right, well. We got rid of some of the stuff. Yeah, I think if we find a nice large dock like this. Have we been there? No, we've been there, haven't we? Yeah, that's yeah. I'll think about doing some upgrades. Oh, this is a nice big dock right here. Snowy chain. Right, let's go to market. Okay, they will buy them back for exactly the same price we bought them for. That's totally rubbish. Tavern, shipyard, mayor, market, bulletin board. 870 bucks to take him to the primeval island. I could do that. It's only around the corner. Bit of cash. I completely forgot to go to the dry dock, which is where I assume the upgrades are done. How do they pay me when they've got no money? Right, let's go there and have a look. Dry dock. So, upgrades. Ooh. Sights. Hit targets more often. So everything's hidden behind a level thing. I'm not a big fan of that. And we're not really trying to get into too much battle, so having a sight upgrade seems a little unnecessary. Let's get this passenger to their destination. So we've stuck in just over an hour. I'm playing on the hardest possible difficulty settings. This is definitely a game that I could sink many hours in. And it's kind of good, actually. I was going to say I was surprised I haven't been attacked by anybody yet. But it's kind of good because so many games just, you know, it's like constant. It's like they feel like they have to do it all the time. Whereas in reality, you know, a big pirate ship is not going to attack a little tiny ship like us. What are they going to do with a couple of pallets full of grapes? I mean, what's the value to them for doing that? Oh, no. Rubbish. Rum barrels. We'll have 2 grams worth of rum. Oh, these are just the barrels, are they? Yeah, I think they're just the barrels. So we need to find somewhere. Wow, those grapes are cheap. We need to find somewhere that makes rum, and then we can sell them all this lot. Oh, that has taken up a lot of the cargo space. Right. Any missions? I mean, these are rubbish. Is there anywhere nearby worth going to? I can't really see anything. Let's head over here. Doing some exploring. Don't know where we're going to end up. Okay. Not a lot of value in those. Not a lot of cash in there. They haven't got a lot of money either. Well, that looks a bit more promising. One ship available for purchase. We're well liked. Can't buy a ship because we're not high enough level. We could transfer a prisoner back to France. Well, let's go to France. They like buying stuff. Oh, everything's the same price here. Cosmetics, 1,444. Ah, so the base price is... Okay, so that is quite cheap. Yeah, I could definitely waste a lot of money on this. Alright, let's go do our mission. Oh, what's going on? Payday. You have paid your crew 195 gold. Okay. Having a ship is not expensive then at all. So 195, so 200 gold. As long as we do missions with 200 gold. How are we going over? I suppose that is a shallow there. Ah, Whispering Winds. We have been here before. Let's go to the dry dock. Again, just the sights. So I feel, unfortunately, instead of every location having a different set of things that they can do, I think they're all going to say the same, which is a bit disappointing. I'd rather it wasn't that way around. Corsair's Rest. I'm sure I've stopped off there a couple of times. I think they actually were going to buy... Oh, crikey. No. Let's have a look at the dry dock. Is it going to be exactly the same? Yeah. So, yeah, that's a little disappointing. I think I would have done that differently. Every dock having its own speciality. Independent merchant. And we leveled up again. 2 new ships available for purchase at last. A race-built galleon and a light Xebec. Next level in 5,399 XP. New crew available, etc. So first time I've been here. The jobs are rubbish. But they're willing to buy stuff. They haven't got much money though, have they? Oh, bumholes. I've only got one thing of leather. Oh, I see. We got rid of some bits. Right. Last. Oh. Aha! This is what I was after. Speed. Running speed increase. 300. Bosh. Craftsmanship. Ship hull strength increased. I'll have that as well. So that was about 2.5 grand we spent, but I think money well spent there. I'll be honest, one thing. It's... Bearing in mind this is a message for the developer. As a UI, developer. It's quite difficult to actually tell visually, instantly, which ones are accessible and which ones are not. I would suggest perhaps maybe putting a lit border around the ones that you can purchase, or just reducing the brightness of the white here. Maybe it's just me, just an observation, take it or leave it. So we can have a maximum of 25 upgrades. Okay, that's pretty cool. Whispering Winds Reach, we've been there before. The Red Islet, we haven't been there. Let's take them a letter, purely out of interest for discovering the island. Trying to ascertain whether I think we're sailing faster or not. I guess we are. Oh wow, this is a lot further away than I anticipated. They got a very good deal out of us there, didn't they? Letter delivered. First time I've been here, right. And they've got hardly any gold as well. Ooh, some good return on that. Problem is, everywhere we go, nobody's got any money. Transfer prisoner to the Netherlands. Ah, we haven't been there before. Let's go. Now, I feel like we might get jumps this time. Just a little feeling. But we are fast, so we should be able to outrun most or some ships. Oh, that went red. That went red. I feel like maybe they were a potential threat to us there. Thankfully, we shifted so fast, they didn't have a chance. Oh, let's nip in here. Splendid. What are we making on that? Oh, 36 coins for the hand knives. That's rather nice. Anvils are quite good as well. We'll take two crates of anvils. In fact, let's go. Can I get an extra one? Yeah, okay. An exotic item is located in Azure Anchorage, but they're not selling it at the market. Okay. Azure Anchorage, wherever that is. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that went red. I think that was a potential problem. The snowy chain. Oh, I'm sure we have. I thought we had been there before. Deliver letter to Denmark. Really interested. So they're going to give us a bit of cash for that. That gets rid of the rum. So far, we're having a lovely time sailing around, exploring the blue, doing a bit of trading on the side. Oh, finally a decent payout. 2 passengers. How close is that one? That one's really close. Let's take all 3 of those. Yes! And they've actually got some money. Yeah, we're making 100 and something odd off that. That's not bad. We actually made some good money there. Couple of dresses. Let's take 5 grand's worth. Can I fit it on board? Yes, it doesn't weigh half as much. Alright, who's the closest? 31 nautical miles. So you win. Danish Royal Mariner, yes, it's stay blue. No problem there. Halter home, haven't been here before. Not much good on the old market. So far so good. Don't know why, I feel like we ought to stop there. First time of visiting. Nothing much going on there. Nothing in the market. I was wrong. No reason to visit there at all. Another new location. Pigs. Get 100 per pig. We're at the point where we could potentially start expanding our fleet, I think. That's quite close, 680 coin. Ah, they'll buy the pigs. It's not quite 100 a pig, but it's instant money, and they've got it. That's quite an important part. Yeah, 40 coins on that, it's not much. Shipyard. Yeah, nothing useful. Righty. Are we going to get attacked this time? Gingerbeard he's called. Nice. Wonder why. Right. So when you've been to an island, it retains all the information about them. That's cool. Now I noticed something there. Corn. So yeah, you can see what they make there. If you've been to an island and visited it, it retains all that information. So that's useful. One thing I've noticed that doesn't seem to exist at the moment is demand. None of these places have any demand for anything. Let's go there because it looks like we haven't been there. Sable Harbour. Oh, I did visit here. They make anvils, of course. Oh, it does show it. That's interesting. It didn't show it initially. Maybe I just have to be closer, yeah. I think that's a bit of information that we ought to be able to see a little bit further away. Because you would have written that down in your log, wouldn't you? Oh, that's heavy. 80 gun ship of the line. I don't think we want to go there. Let's have a look, see. Oh, that's a decent amount of money. Passenger and a prisoner. Damn them. That's the closest. We'll go there first. Not too much of a detour. We're very nearly ranked up, look. Medieval, oh, medieval, you spanner. Medical powders. So you can make 200 off that. Possibly. I'm just going to buy one, because I don't trust it at all. See, if you had some sort of demand, if you knew there was somewhere that was after that, then you could speculate to accumulate. As long as nobody else had got there and sold them all of that stuff already, then you could make like a really decent amount of cash, couldn't you? Leveled up. We now have access to brigantines. Not that I've seen any ships like that anywhere. Don't want to buy nothing, do they? Bloody clocks. Where next? Toing and throwing a bit here, aren't we? What is that they sell? Boats. What is that? Broth. Ah. No ships at all in the shipyard. Right, we'll drop this guy off. We'll drop the other guy off. We'll try and buy a ship, but if we can't, we can't. I think I've given a fairly fair overview of everything. 60 nautical miles, our final mission. So we didn't get attacked by anyone, we didn't attack anyone. just enjoying ourselves doing a bit of trading. It looks like you can do that, which is cool. You want, you know, an encounter to be a fairly rare experience, I would say, unless you're out there looking for it, which is fine. Terrible jobs. They're not going to pay me any money. Musical instrument. What's the best job you've got? Let's go there. I think we'll try and get rid of all of our stuff. Don't want anything left on board. We'll clear out. You never know, we might get lucky. Might find something good. Paratonia. Well, going straight past it. We might as well pop in. We've been here before. Sack of wheat. Oh, we've got seasons as well. It's autumn at the moment. I wonder if that impacts on what sort of goods are saleable. Oh! Very nearly got into an altercation there, and that ship looked way bigger than us. First time of being here. Oh, that's nearly 100 coin, isn't it? Bit of silver, don't mind that. Right, where can we go? Let's go far. Let's go Regal Outpost. España. Oh no, it's back the way we just came. Nuggets. Well, considering, you know, all these factions are at war with each other, they don't mind transferring prisoners and sending messages, and or maybe the messages are to their own faction. Is that the one that wanted to get into a fight with us? It is. We're too fast for him. Far too fast. You'll never catch us with the gingerbread man. Oh, there are campaign objectives? I had no idea. Did anyone else spot that? Oh, what's going on here? Can I go just straight across this island, are we? That doesn't sound good. Right, I'm pretty sure we haven't been up here before. This looks very new. I'll buy the silver. Not a bad bit of profit, that. 20 grand in the kitty. That's enough for a boat. Tribal map. Not a treasure map. Okay. 2. Shipyard. Still nothing. Level 7 required. And we're only level 4. How frustrating. Right, we've got to take a job. Quite well paid. Alright, we'll take this dude. Oh yeah, we got campaign missions. Right, let's go do that, and then we'll hit a campaign objective. Because obviously something's going to happen there, isn't it? Oh, should we go here and just see if they want to buy any stuff? Nope. Nope. Let's talk to the mayor. No, can't do that. Going over the island again. Can't be good for our hull. That's the crew. 196 coins. Whoops. Involuntary right finger spasm. Hey! Another 2 ships. Sloop. Sloops are always good for starting out and stuff. God, nobody wants to buy our stuff. Sack of bloody goose feathers. No thank you. Alright, mission, campaign objectives. Let's go. We'll stop in there on the way, because we've still got stuff to get rid of. Another 90 coins. Bloody tomatoes. No ships. Oh no. Oh, a bug. I think we're going to have to do this one by ourselves. Oh, no. I thought the game had crashed then. That was weird. Oh, it's gone again. It keeps shutting the game down. It keeps, like, minimizing. Some slight graphical issues there. Right, where's that going? Whispering Winds Reach. Let's just nip in here and see if they want to buy any of my stuff. Yay! And they've got loads of money. What profit are we making on that? Like 250 per thing? And 100 something got on that one. That's 8 grand. Bosh! Now we got 32 grand. Yeah, baby! Still no flipping ships though. Okay, let's not get distracted. Let's drop this guy off. And then go do a bloody mission. A campaign mission. Which I didn't know were there the whole time I've been doing this. Ah, it's nearly 2 hours I've been playing. I could easily sink time into this. It's very chill. It's very nice. Bloody clocks. They're always trying to shift their clocks off onto me. No ships. So there's a couple of undiscovered ports. So I wonder what a campaign objective is. Something. They're going to give me some sort of mission or demand something of me, I would imagine. Maybe they just attack us on sight. I don't know. Kind of scary. Oh, hang on. Azure Anchorage. That's where the amulet thing is that they want, or the trinket, or whatever the hell it was called, that they're not selling, but is there. So does that mean that that guy wants it? Decent money. We'll take that. Maybe talk to the mayor. He's not available. Damn it. Right, let's have a look. Oh, there's a map. I didn't even know that. Look how little of the map I've discovered. I haven't come over here at all. This could all just be sea, I suppose. So there's quite a few ports. So Denmark and France love us. England can tolerate us, as can the Dutch. The Spanish don't mind if we come or go. Portugal absolutely hate us, and so do the pirates. Okay, we have no treasure maps. Clicking on faction does nothing. No cargo, no fleet. Oh, we do have a fleet. The Grand Horror. So, I think I need more information. So I can see here, accepted mission, began journey. I can't remember where I was when we spoke to the governor who said about this island. I need reminding. Visiting islands does not affect relations. You will be unable to control your fleet or interact with the islands or fleets surrounding it. Okay. Maybe this is a part of the game I've totally neglected. I was quite happy doing the trading. Oh, hello. It's telling me to take the beachhead. What are you on about? Take the beachhead and take control of the chapel. I'm not invading the place. Oh, this is us here. Now, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I can't click on anything. That's definitely our ship, isn't it? Yeah. Oh! We had a moment then. Can't sail. I can't do anything. There's all enemy ships there. And that green dot just, I think, shows where we are. Yeah. But I can't do anything. They're not my people. Bit confused. It feels like I'm trying to invade the island, but that's not what I selected to do. I just wanted to visit. End visit. So I have no idea what that was all about. Perhaps visit the island literally just means have a look at the island. It says no goals set, very high risk. Very wealthy though, of course. So it says there, cosmetic, 1, rare. I mean, that's well over the asking price. And I can't remember where I'm supposed to take it back to anyway. Yeah, I definitely feel like the campaign objectives need to give us clearer expectations, because I've no idea at all what it is I'm meant to be doing there. Speaking of maps, let me take a quick look at the road map. I can tell you what is planned to be coming. So, enhanced RTS, UI and controls, these are short-term goals. Expanded mayors and captains, faction unique units and gear. Unit type level ups, player ledger. That's probably where that kind of information is going to go, isn't it, in the ledger. Dock at shore feature, that would be nice. Manage settlement, now it's got a tick on it, but it's orange, so that's like partially completed. Standalone land battles, midterm goals, Caribbean campaign map, bounty system, shipbuilding and shipmaster, that'd be interesting. Iron Man mode, character linked, more mission types, and the long-term goals are full controller support, multiplayer, exploratory, co-op PvP with gamepad support, story mode, guided mission types, additional unit types, barrel carrier gunpowder unit, mounted units, that's for battles on land, hero captain unit, skeleton crew mode, oh that's not implemented yet, expanded localization, optional post-game completion content, krakens and monsters, etc. Features are shown in development. Okay, so yeah, I mean it's a really good game. It certainly delivered on some of the things I wanted to see. I do wish the sailing was more realistic, obviously, because I like realism. I wish you had to feed your crew, which meant you had to have, you know, food and water or rum or whatever in order to sustain them whilst you're sailing. And I'd also like to see goods going off if they're not stored in a particular way, and also passengers paying less the longer you take to deliver them. I think they're all very small recommendations that could easily be implemented and should add to the value of the game, but these are my opinions. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Blimey, it's hot in here. I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Put 2 hours into this one. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please let me know your thoughts and give me a thumbs up in the appropriate location. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye for now.
Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. In the land of the web, where paid reviews are found, Sim UK reviews will turn it all around. Honest reviews, no whispers in the dark. Fact-based wisdom, igniting that spark. Navigating life with a click and a scroll, understanding the details, it's all about control. With every line you read, you're gaining the facts. No tricks up our sleeves, we stay on the tracks. We don't play games, we simulate reality. Sim UK reviews give ultimate clarity. With the best guitars to guide you through, of the best and worst, we will keep it true. Oh, 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 oh. From smartphones to gadgets, we scope it all out. Nothing but honesty, there's no need to doubt. The ultimate realism is what we bring forth. With every word written, we deliver true worth. You wanna know what's hot, you wanna know what's cool. Sim UK's the place, making you the informed. No fool, no sugarcoating here, just genuine delight. With every review, we shine a bright light. Come along now, let's take a ride through the world of Sim UK with nothing to hide. Fact-based reviews will help you see clear. With honesty as our compass, we got nothing to fear. We build those connections, foster that trust, turning confusion down into a diamond crust. When you're seeking advice, look no further, my friend. Sim UK's at your service with reviews that won't bend. In a world filled with fakes, we stand our ground. With every observation, the truth can be found. Game changers and learning, we play it for real. Discovering the nuances, that's how we deal. We don't play games, we simulate reality. Sim UK reviews give ultimate clarity. With the best tutorials to guide you through, all the best and worst, we will keep it true. So join the revolution, step up your game with Sim UK reviews. You'll know no shame, finding your way in this vast sea of tricks. We're all about facts, not gimmicks or kicks. For every question you have, for every thought that you seek, Sim UK's got the answers. It's the honest critique. Oh. So here's to the reviews to keep it all true. In this playful across the world, we're reaching for you. Ultimate realism with a dash of delight. Sim UK reviews, they light up your night. With laughter and honesty, we'll sing out loud. Here at Sim UK, we stand tall and proud. Oh.